I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Makak Wadash, and a double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone for enduring, pushing his truth. This is some guy on YouTube. Something he says.
Robust and functional payment mechanism that aligns with the trade preferences and economic conditions of all participating countries. The intention is to develop a system that facilitates smooth and efficient transactions without becoming a source of contention or operational issues. But how will the West, the United States, and those countries holding USD will be impacted? If Brics launches its new financial system, which can happen within a few weeks, the USD will be destroyed. Technically, it means that the USD will become worthless at one point. That's because today, the world runs on the USD. It's used in trade
and before that point happens, or before they, or when that point happens, the RFID microchip
system until now, then watch this video to get the final update on what has finally happened, which will change the fate of the West and the United States forever.
Lord willing, I'll put this link in the description box.
Let's get started. Recently, we have got the news that the Brics Alliance is working on its own financial messaging system to bypass the Western-dominated SWIFT system. And this will...
We're going to rewind that back.
...and the United States forever. Let's get started. Recently, we have got the news that the Brics Alliance is working on its own financial messaging system to bypass the Western-dominated SWIFT system. And this
financial messaging system to bypass the West SWIFT system. Right? That's war. Sounds like war right there. And with war, moves have to be made. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. The definition for that word mark is incision, etching, marking, etching, scratching. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Right? You can't fix this money problem. There's no way to heal Babylon. The USD, at some point, is going to lose its value. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, right? And let us go, everyone, into his own country, right? The money is going to be worth more in their own country. Their country is aligned with bricks. It's aligned with gold, silver backed by gold and silver. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, right? They know it's over for this place. The place is going to be shot with missiles. They know that the war is going to be inevitable, and they're gonna go back to their country with their money that they've made and convert it into their currency. That's why, as it reads, all the merchants stood afar off. Right. The book of Revelation, chapter 18. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, For in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And these missiles can get over here in 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and even closer with the nuclear submarines. But from their countries, they could reach here to 30 minutes, 15 minutes, within an hour. There's going to be so many missiles shot over here. They're going to be able to see the smoke all the way from across the Atlantic Ocean. Right? Revelation chapter 18, verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Right? Those USDs are going to be worth nothing, and Babylon is going to be destroyed. The merchandise of gold and those that take the RFID microchip, they'll be destroyed as well. They'll die of a grievous sore. If they don't, they'll die of the missiles. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and of fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon. Cinnamon has lead in it now. And odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beast and sheep and horses, and the baby formula has metals in it, and chariots and slaves and souls of men, and slaves and souls of men. Right? So America is still selling slaves and souls of men to this day. This is Babylon the Great. Right? You can keep reading to see how sad the merchants would be. Salakia. Right? Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. Right? All this singing is gonna be ain't gonna be no singing in that day.
It will transform global trade completely. However, most people that the Brics alliance is working on its own financial messaging system to bypass the Western-dominated SWIFT system. And this will transform global trade completely. However, most people don't know why bypassing or
and we're having global glitches on the network that deals with the money that crashed the bank. Oh Lord. Right? Widespread technology outage disrupt flights, banks.
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox 619 over on the East Coast and 319 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here for the next several hours to bring you all of your tops.
Now that's old news, but it's a preview of what's to come.